What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Thought I would do a little something different while we wait. Just play some duty-free EDM music. Helps to calm my ADHD brain, as it would be. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Lee, yeah, it does kind of feel like some like late '90s Wesley Snipe happenings about to happen, right? Blade, good movie, man. Still like that movie. Very weird. Spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie that he turns into like he fights a blood tornado at the end of it. So but yeah. Oh, cool. Trigger happy. I'm glad that the illusion worked. I was just trying to find something to work with. I've been saying it for months and months and months, but I have to get a proper camera so I can run this through the computer with an extra screen and do like a countdown, all this kind of stuff. So Corey, our friend from down under, is clicking in here as well. How's it going? Not a ton that I can really think to go over tonight, but we did have TFCon LA this past weekend, so maybe we'll talk about a couple things there. A couple things that maybe launched today. I dug a couple things out of the vault box to kind of show off on camera that honestly I was putting some stuff away, so I was like, oh man, I forgot about these figures. I like these figures, so I thought we'd take a look at those. I'm in the process of, you probably can't really tell, but redoing some stuff on the shelf here. A lot of stuff here is the same, but I've kind of redone the Blokey shelf a little bit here to add the beasties in. I have a space here because I have something coming that's going to go. Pointing here, probably can't be seen, so there's a big space right there that there we go. That something's going to go in right now. Animated Motor Master is holding the place for it. I went in and put the Devastator up there because I guess he's mine now, so I might as well put him somewhere. But I may have a line on a Jinbao that let's see if I can trade for. I'm doing some work for a local shop, and I got something else fun that might be coming from that. Hopefully, if I can make it work out. So let's see here. Lee said you're happy. Yeah. Sorry, you sent me the message the other day, and it's just been a crazy few days. Son started playing soccer and just other stuff going on. So glad you finally found Studio Series Megatron. I'm actually think I'm gonna sell mine off because I got that third party back there, and I'm just as happy with him as this one. So and of course you had to cancel and reorder your Scavenger. That's let's see. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen Scavenger as much. Up in our area, there are a ton of Mixmasters. I mean, a ton of Mixmasters. We are Mixmaster poor over here in the state of Alabama. But I'm sorry that you had to do that. Why did you have to cancel him? Was something going wrong with the order or something? Or yeah, well, what's happening there? So yeah, let me know. Also have a couple things that I'm thinking about breaking open finally. Some duplicates that I finally decided to open up. Some other things that I probably should open up like 2 or 3 months ago that I just haven't done yet. Just because, I don't know, I guess it's a good problem to have, or maybe it's not a good problem to have that I have things that I just don't open up for a while. I'm like, oh yeah, I should open this. Like I still have the G2 Dinobots. They're still in the box in the closet. I'm like, just haven't done it yet. So either I'm blessed to have so much going on in my life, or I'm cursed to have so much going on in my life. So trigger happy you weren't here. Hey Aaron, how's it going, man? You weren't here last week, but I busted out my MP Skyfire, and I can't remember. Are you have some MPs, or am I misremembering that? I can't remember. So but I busted out this guy the other week, and if you do have MPs, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on Masterpiece. scale stuff in general. And just to see if it lands kind of where I'm at with it, and because I have thoughts on this stuff. So, oh, cool, Corey. Or I'm sorry, Aaron. You're making music for stop motion. Nice, man. Okay, so then it's someone else I was talking to that's into MPs. Yes, they look great. For me as a collector, though, they are not what I desire. I like to mess with my stuff. I like to fidget around with it. I change their poses. I transform them just randomly from time to time. I enjoy the tactile feeling of them. I enjoy a good conversion, and I do not enjoy this thing's conversion. I don't enjoy the posing. It can pose good, don't get me wrong. But to get it there is kind of a chore. They put die cast in them, which is great, but they put the die cast in the center of mass here. So he kind of wobbles. His center of gravity is kind of weird. And honestly, it's great. There's a ton of great paint on it, but I'm afraid I'm going to scratch the paint every time I mess with this thing. He does some great stuff like the face mask on him. He comes with 3 faces. The face mask is a magnet, so it just ploops on. That's cool. He can do the gear walk mode. I mean, he's beautiful. But he don't have a waist rotation, which the Siege one beats that out. And honestly, I'm just as happy with the Siege one as I was for this one, and it cost a third of the amount. So this guy's going to be leaving the collection. He was just still up here because I haven't messed with him yet. So checking out the music that you make. Well, Aaron, I don't have a way to really check out the music you make. Not through here. I'm streaming on my phone. Whenever I can get my computer hooked up, then we can do stuff like that. So, and Trigger Happy, they're not any overly complex as compared to maybe even like SS86 Prime, but I don't know. It's just, they're not fun. And yeah, and no waist rotation on a Masterpiece. It's kind of a crapshoot, right? So, I mean, even I have over, he's down there on the, I don't know, I need to get some lights on this stuff, but down there on the Prime shelf, I have the Super Genrai, because he was honestly the same price as getting the Takara LGEX version of him, and he looks better. So I was like, well, I'll get him. And I'm kind of the same way. Masterpiece looks great, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, it's just already a tab broke off of him to start with, and it's just like, man, he's not fun to fiddle with, and I like to fiddle with my Transformers. So, and yeah, Aaron, everyone go check out Aaron's stop motions and his music so we can give him support, maybe give him some feedback if he's looking for that. And let's see, let me see, Corey, you said when you placed the order, it went through after you ran out of stock. Okay, and so Amazon gave you a $15 courtesy voucher. Okay, so you're buying hook and long haul instead of paying $250 audio, you'll be paying $187. Well, I mean, that's good because that pack is big. I mean, if you didn't already have half of those bots on the way and shipping wasn't crazy, I'd have just sold you a Devastator because I don't want mine. So, yeah, the shop I'm doing some work for, a local shop, they have a Gen Bao there. That dude's like this. He's massive. They want 400 for him, but I'm doing some work, and so maybe I'll trade in for that, or honestly, I'll probably trade in for something else that's like what I feel a little more special. It's something I like. So, Trigger says, I feel like most MP collectors don't really touch them. They're just for display. I don't know. Yeah, I would fancy that same guess. Because honestly, this thing has been in a box in my closet for minimum 2 years. I got it when my collection was way smaller than this. Actually, no. I got this before I started the YouTube channel. So I've had that thing for over 3 years, I would say. Before I started even doing any videos. I've had him for a long time. And he's been in the box. Like, I got him out, I had him on display when I had just maybe 20, 30 figures. And then he went back in the box, and that's where he stayed. So yeah, that's gonna be gone. So but yeah, if you weren't here last week, my mic stand here is a little delightful AliExpress transformer. Well, I guess he's not technically a transformer, but he is a transforming robot, and he converts into a chocolate ice cream pop. And he is delightful, and he cost me $4. So if you're on AliExpress, I highly recommend picking this guy up because he's fun. And the only thing he's missing is wrist rotations and waist rotation, because he even has ankle tilts. And he is about the size of a deluxe, I would say, because there he is next to a leader. So, and his sword becomes the stick for the popsicle. So super fun. Weird random finds we have here. Just a second. I gotta grab something real quick. Oh, I gotta grab a cutting tool. Just a moment. All right. Just grabbing a little cutting tool for other stuff we'll be doing later. Aaron says the next song you're going to release is, I'll show the chat, it's called Blood. So where are you releasing these? Are you just releasing these on YouTube or somewhere else? And Trigger Happy says, yeah, that's just a praise for me. But yeah, man, I'm glad I could get that for you. I still don't know why you had so much trouble like getting people to let your order go through. But yeah, regardless, I am glad that I was able to get it to go through. And sorry it took me so long to get it to you, man. I don't know, life, dude. I finally just gathered myself together and was like, I got to mail this out, and I finally did. So I'm glad you got it. What do you think of Blast Off? He's like a thumb, like and do you have your Defender kit ordered? I ordered mine from Blokey's directly. It was only $6, but shipping was like stupid expensive. So it's like $20 to get it, but that's about how much it costs if you get it from like Shozy or something. But we looked at him for a moment last week. He's neat. I like he's got the open. I wish he did come with another closed hand as well, but I like an open hand. It gives it like some more dynamic posing. Yeah, he's fun. I will say, I think the Devastator kit might be a little better on him, because like the wheels on here, they're not really colored in, and I probably need to do some custom work to him. There's no line work or anything like on his thighs or anything, as compared, or on the hands as compared to the Devastator, who has a lot of nice. I don't know why I'm just doing this. I'll just grab it. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I'm not going to grab him. He's behind things there. The Devastator has a lot nicer line work on him, I feel. And Brawl feels kind of plain. They did a good job with Swindle here. Brawl feels kind of plain, and there's nothing in here. But like overall, like I think the kit looks great. Like I'm loving it. So Aaron says that he releases his music on YouTube. So let's all there we go. Let's all go take a look at that and support him. Trigger Happy says, yeah, same here. Blokey shipping is like $1 million. Yeah, it is $1 million. So, yeah. And well, Trigger Happy, let me know if how you feel about those, maybe next week on stream, if you want to, talk about some things, or if we can, maybe link up on stream finally, and talk about some stuff. We'll see if we can make that happen. I'm interested to see how you feel about the Beast Wars. 'Cause I'll be honest, it's, I like them pretty good. The T-Rex version of Megatron isn't I don't like it as much. It's still really good. I really enjoy it. I don't like it as much as I thought I was going to. And honestly, I think the Cheetor is pretty excellent. Like a whole different mold, multiple different colors, multiple different deco hits on it. Basically, the only thing wanting on that is having the back of the gut gun colored. And it's like real nice. So let me know what you think about that. Aaron, you said you got the Last Night Barricade and TF1 Arachnid. What do you think about the Arachnid? And as far as the Barricade, I have the original one of that. I did some work for the shop at one point, and they let me pick out some stuff. That's one I picked out, and I really liked that original figure. And I'm like, I'm not getting anything else. And it still had the Punishing the Slave on the side of it, and it had like the brass knuckles that like read. I can't remember what it read on the side of it on the brass knuckles. But it has his gun, his nightstick, and everything. And so I was like, you know what? I don't need a double dip. I don't need the Studio Series version of that. Trigger Happy, you say, can the internet handle a crossover between us? I mean, I feel if they could, it can. We won't break it too bad. The only way we could break it is if we did that. If we did a photo shoot together. Maybe this is something we do at TFCon Orlando, even where we balance a champagne glass on her butt and take a picture like Kim Kardashian did back in like 2013 or something. That's the only way we could break the internet, I feel, and that might be worth it. So somebody could AI that if they want to. But yeah, and all that said, TFCon is still on the menu. Still got to figure out how I'm going to pay for it, but we'll figure it out. A way will be made. I'm not worried about it. And speaking of TFCon LA was this past weekend. Not a lot from Hasbro official that came out of that. A lot of cool third party things. I'm trying to think. Actually, I have something off screen here. I'm going to scroll through and look at here in just a moment. So we'll get to that. First, we'll go with some news today. Monstructor went up for pre-order on the various sites that there would be. So if you want a new Monstructor as opposed to the Combiner Wars one, Titan Return, all those things kind of blend together because they all had combining things. If you want a new Monstructor, he looks good enough, but I don't know. I'm going to hold off on him because I feel I got really excited about the Dino King, and I was like, oh man, I got to get this right away, and I did, and now it just kind of lingers around there. So I feel like I can wait on this guy, and maybe he will go on sale for a little bit because I have the Dino King back here in my Japanese collection, and have the upgrade kit for him as well, which we'll do a talk about the DNA upgrade kits one day as well. That's one of the kits that I don't like as much as others. But so, new Monstructor looks pretty cool. Wish it was a little bit better. I feel it's about the same size as it would have been originally, so that's cool. So it's nice to not get bigger. So yeah, Trigger Happy, I think you should still be able to get Dino King. I feel he's probably still on BBTS, if I'm not mistaken, if he's not on Pulse. So get that. If you want to make him a little better, grab the upgrade kit. Yes, he is in the same series as Lio Kaiser. Yeah, he's a character from Victory. So Victory Saber, Desaris, Lio Kaiser, and Dino King. They're on Popsicle Man. They're all in the same series. They're all in Victory. So, oh, dang it. So they're getting close to completing kind of that Victory line of stuff to a degree. But yeah, Monstructor is the next one to come out of that mold. And new head sculpt, new face sculpt. Head is about the same as it was for Dino King. But most of the weapons are the same. All the bot modes got some like some retooling, definitely recolors, a lot of gold plastic or kind of brownish gold plastic going on. So we'll see how that goes. I have part of my structure from when I was a kid, and he held up until I let the youngin play with him, and he kind of cracked. So do with that what you will. Let's see what else we got. We got wheelies kind of been popping up on some people's radars out there in the world. So if you want that new wheelie, there he might be at your local Walmart at some point. If you're on the West Coast, not here on the East Coast. I did see one of the stab in the chest primes the other day. Didn't pick them up. It's hard not to pick things up, but I didn't because I don't need them. I mean, good mold. Like I said, it's great figure, but I'm just like, man, just so many double dips. It's just, it's crazy. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I don't know if any of y'all are into like third party stuff. I enjoy some third party. I especially enjoy some New Age, some Doctor Wu, and as mentioned, like DNA kits. So we have, let's see, let me pull it up over here. So Dr. Wu is making Skytread to go with, oh, dang it, what's the other not the other guy who smashes together, who is the helicopter and the Jeep. Dang it. I used to have him up here, and I can't remember his name now. It's going to bother the heck out of me. Anyhow, they're making a miniature Skytread, so that's pretty fun. It looks really good, too. Someone is making a broadside, which I don't know what size he is, so I actually brought out my broadside for us to take a look at later on, as well as another little dude for that, because it's the last broadside we got, but this is a third party. Yes, we've had a couple DNA kits released, nothing super exciting, except for we have one for God Jinrai to go with the animated Optimus mold, which again, a couple weeks ago or before the hiatus, busted open the Bowie upgraded KO fourth party version of that mold, and good Lord, like, oh God, this is still so good. It does make me want to be like, should have kept my Optimus so I could have had the Super Jinrai, but maybe we'll get another fourth party version of that at some point. And I will get that. Oh, come here. But yeah, he looks good. See, this is why I want to start getting a computer up here so we can battle trap. Thank you, Trigger Happy. That's what I was looking for. This one I want to get a screen so I can talk about this in person more. Let me catch up on comments real quick. Lee, you said you're not planning on buying the damaged Megatron and Optimus. Yeah, I mean, you can't, dude. It's just, there'll be another $120 for two things that you already have that are like messed up. It's just, it's too much, man. It's too much, especially with gas being $4 a gallon. I think that's about all we've got for the third party. Let's see what we got. We did have an update from actually from Hasbro about Lio Kaiser itself. There, I was glad to see that Jagura, in his vehicle mode, you can take the leg parts off, so it's not this giant like leg backpack in vehicle mode. That was really nice to see. I was really worried about that. That bummed me out that was like, that's what I had paid for that, to be honest. So like, this is crap, but I had to get it because my only other option was a third party one that's not as good because I've actually messed with it. I mean, it looks great, but it's fiddly and it's a pain in the butt. So that's one thing I can say about this. This will probably be pretty solid. So, and let me see what else we got here. A lot of MDLX stuff coming out. A lot of AMK series, a lot of Yellow Park stuff been released in the last couple weeks. Let's see. That's really kind of it. Aside from the Transformers Overgear stuff, that stuff looks pretty cool. I don't know the lore behind it. I would love to have that Blackout. He's big, looks great. He's not what I want to pay, but maybe, you never know. Let's see. Trigger happy you ask. Any figure I'm looking for that are out and you haven't gotten yet? Honestly, no, not this out. Most stuff is pre-ordered because I kind of went crazy and pre-ordered a bunch of stuff just in case, I guess. Is he missing a... Sorry, I just realized that he's missing a tail fin. Weird ADD moment there. No, Trigger, there's nothing I'm like necessarily looking for. Like, I want all the retro card figures, even the wheelie and the Outback, but I'm going to kind of play the game of clearance chicken with them to see if I can get them for a little bit lower, because they tend to, since those are Walmart exclusive, they tend to get full case packs, and then they then they go on clearance. So that's kind of how I work those. And other than that, like, have everything else kind of pre-ordered and stuff. And I'm not super worried about anything else out there right now. I'm still going and looking, but I'm just looking for deals at this point. I'm not looking for anything in particular that I can think of, unless you can find like a Bone Crusher for $10 or $15, because I grabbed a second twin mill for $15, which is probably something I'm going to open here in a minute because I haven't experienced that mold yet. So, let's see. And you breathe a sigh of relief when it came off. Oh yeah, when the leg parts came off. Yes, yeah. Until then, I was utterly shocked that is how they had designed that figure, and I was like, I can't believe that I'm backing this thing that has such a poor design choice put into it. Like, this is really, really what you're doing. I still don't like it being an extra piece. I understand why it is, but I don't like it being an extra piece for them. But at least it does come off and can make them better. Autobot, how's it going, friend? Been a minute. How are you tonight? You don't know Overgear's figures just don't look like they are quite worth what they are asking. Yeah, they look good. They seem to articulate well. They do seem to have a lot of piece count. So, I mean, but worth it. Well, I'll say this: they do come with a butt ton of accessories. Like, you look at the accessories pack out on that Blackout. That's a lot of molded pieces. It comes with a lot of stuff. But I mean, for 140 as compared to the Prime, the 86 Prime being 100, kind of like, I mean, Prime came with the trailer, so that's just technically just a big box. It's not a lot of smaller pieces. So I don't know. It might be kind of close to what their pricing scheme goes for. But yeah, it's too much to not have like that much disposable income. That's the other thing that has dropped recently is our next Titan, that being the Studio Series Grimlock, and looks cool, looks good. Really glad I don't have to buy it, because I still will be surprised if they make all of the Dinobots. I'm interested to see how well that guy sells. I just don't see it selling that well. I just don't. Aside from that, we got a teaser also for the Studio Series TF1 Thundercracker, which is interesting. I've only seen that in a rumored like Jap or Chinese release. And that's how the other Thundercracker from the Armada Starscream mold was. And so I'm wondering if they're pulling one of those, because I actually really like that deco of that Armada Thundercracker. So I don't know, that may not even make it stateside. Aaron, you say haven't been able to grab 86 Soundwave yet. He's pretty good, but it won't let you won't lie. The Siege Soundwave still holds up pretty well. Yeah, so Siege Soundwave in robot mode, or in robot mode still holds up well. Yes, I would agree with that. Aside from the like kibble things on them, they could have remolded that. And to answer your question, yes, I have Studio Series Soundwave. Got him on pre-order. He's been sitting here for 2 or 3 months. Another one that I have not opened yet, that I had thought about opening tonight. Not maybe. So, Trigger Happy say it does look good, but just not a Bayverse guy, and didn't think about it. But yeah, yeah, it's just I hope the Bay fan. Well, I'll say this: I'm glad that true Bay fans are finally getting some Titans. Um, they will scale better than what we get as G1 fans. I'll say that because I mean, everyone is coming up to Fort Max's knees, so it'll that should be it. Oh, I put the upgrade kit on my Fort Max, which you're not gonna be able to tell from here, but he now has opening hands. Maybe you can see the guns on him now. And he has ankle tilts, and I don't know if the kit was worth it, to be honest, because the ankle tilts are floppy, but at least he can pose a little more. Sure, if he opened the Soundwave, yeah, man, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I keep putting it off because I want to make it like a video of it, but then I don't. So, let's see what else we got here. Some new Blokey wheel stuff, which seem real fun. Like the second wave of Blokey's wheels, I'm kind of about. I may have to nab some of those at some point. Maybe just one. I like the fact that they're die cast, but I really want to go all in to get the full wave 2 because it's got Overlord as the jet and the tank from IDW, and then they combined. Like I'm about that. I have not read the IDW comics, but he looks cool. They are on my list of other things after I get done with the compendium, which was that giant box. It was my screensaver a while ago. So, let's see. Autobot, you say Laserbeak is a fairly substantial downgrade. Should put Buzzsaw's budget back into Soundwave. In which case, are you talking about like on the 86 release version, or not the 86, the whatever the other leader one was before that. 86. Wait, this is 86, right? Yeah, this is the 86. So you should have put the Buzzsaw budget back into this Soundwave. Because I have also this Soundwave before this not open and have like a common thread of not opening Soundwaves here. So, Trigger App, you say that Blokey's taking chances and they're working out. You think the cars, but the car guy, yeah, it's oh yeah, the cars look really cool, man. Like I don't know, I'm very, very tempted. If I can find the extra space, I'm probably going to pick up a case of those. And Autobot, you say, yeah, Earthrise Laserbeak mold is way better. I thought that. Again, I have not messed with this mold yet, but I've been on the fence of which one do I keep and which one do I sell? Because I'm like, should I keep them all? If I open this one, or should I just replace it? Should I get rid of these and use the old Earthrise mold of Laserbeak? Because I like that Laserbeak mold actually. We have more shots of Kranix. Cool to get that. Like the conversion, or it seems like the conversion will be neat. We got some gap fillers. A weird little dude that no one would ever think they would get. A first converting version of the character is a gotta have to me. I'm big on first appearance stuff, like the first time making something. I'm like, yeah, should probably get that character. What was this? Oh, he's not up there anymore. What was his face? The blue guy, Dion. No, that was from War Dawn. DevCon. Granted, he was still a retool, but he was the first proper version of that character. I was like, yep, got to get him. So this that's how I kind of feel about that. So, the wing, Aaron or Autobot, you say the wings on 86 bug the crap out of you, plus annoying parts for me. Yeah, I wish they bent down some. I feel it's a way more a cheaper budget version of the Masterpiece one. So, oh yeah, we also had the whole wave released. We kind of touched on a little bit last week of Nexus Prime and Leeds Maximo. I'm kind of excited about Leeds Maximo. He's gonna be weird as shit, just to be honest. But I want to mess with him. Nexus, be interesting. Got to get him, but then I'm like, Hasbro's gonna make me buy a whole like Gen Selects kit of all the rest of his parts, aren't they? And the answer is yes. Yes, they are. So, building G1 transformers to scale, like real life scale, or like scale that we could like actually manage, because that $1,500 Metroplex would be pretty cool, and it'll probably scale pretty well with the deluxes, to be honest. So, Autobots, you say, if anything, they could just retool the Earthrise one some more as a cheap. Yeah, they could have. I agree. I think the Earthrise tapes were good. You know, the 86 ones probably look better technically. I mean, I guess they look more accurate in a sense. They do look more accurate. But I've been having this thought for a few months now, but like, just because it's accurate doesn't mean it's better. And the Ravage looks better than the Earthrise one, but he looks like he does the same thing that Steeljaw did, and I didn't like Steeljaw that much. Now it's black; I think it carries it better. But yeah. But the Soundwave, I mean, is primo. So how long till they make that darker colored version actually from the animation cell? We don't take bets on how long it takes them to do that, or the more purple kind of comic version. So you know that stuff's coming. So see more, most cheap in their way. Earthrise, some more as cheap as they are most of them. Yeah. Okay. So before we crack open 20 McMill here, well, man, it really bugs me that I can't find this guy's other tail fin. It's got to be in my bin somewhere. I just realized these tail fins are different. Cool. So I got to think, I found my old broadside here. And I don't know if any of you guys own the Titans Return broadside. This weird little sticker heavy homie here. Pretty neat. I don't know if maybe I'll convert him. We'll see. But come here. If I can get it. I just cut my fingernails. I can't get this thing open. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Cockpit opens and his little headmaster guy sits in there, so that's fun. He did come with a bunch of tiny aerial bots. Like literally you could swallow them like a pill. Of course, he's not going to scale with anything, but I didn't know if anyone had picked him up. I just found him, and I was like, you know what? He's pretty fun. The jet mode isn't great, but actually, it's not super terrible. I don't think. I mean, this is kind of like a big blob here, but it's actually not bad. And then he converts, of course, into the aircraft carrier. All the jets have little places, little hard points they could set on him. And that's pretty cool. But they also retooled him into Tidal Wave. And Tidal Wave came with a 3-pack, BBTS exclusive, if I'm not mistaken, and it was that the Optimus Maximus? Or not Optimus Maximus. Anyhow, he came in a 3-pack, and he's pretty cool too. I like the fact that I have a headmaster of Tidal Wave's face. And until we got our Titan class, this was the last Tidal Wave we got. And his color scheme looks freaking delightful with the purple and orange. Oops, there went his head. Purple and orange jet mode happening here. Yeah, I didn't know if anyone had ever seen this guy or picked him up, but I came across these guys and I was like, man, I don't know, I've never shown these guys on stream before, and I like them. I like them quite a bit. And for the era, not bad figures, and for what they did too. Let's see. Autobot, you say you're peeved that Shockwave is just the Siege one, but smooth. They could upscale to match. Yeah. I feel that they should have upscaled him some. They just straight up, they didn't even do the Springer treatment to him. They just took some crap off of him and charged you just as much, basically. But gave you the correct colors, maybe. But you could have gotten that with one of the other packs they released him in, I think. I was really hoping they were going to do something else with him, but honestly, that Siege Shockwave was pretty much what we're going to get. I don't really know how much else they could have done with it. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Sure Crab, you say you have that one Headmaster gimmick. What do you think is the perfect size for broadside figure, like cartoon height, like some his Jetfire size, with properly hitting his Titan size? I feel if they're going to make one now, that they should do a Titan size, because they don't really have any other Titans they can do. And I feel he should come with a smaller version, just like the Titan Tidal Wave did, that can be like a small, like cartoon size, like figure of him. I mean, you got a Titan class budget, and he's just going to be a big block figure like Tidal Wave was. You could even, honestly, my Tidal Wave's over here now. I keep looking over there. You could even like retool that Tidal Wave, and so half your tooling's done, so you could like afford to put like maybe a smaller Voyager size figure in that pack. And so I guess that's what I would say. If so, we could have some scale, so we could have that grandiose kind of scale. Whatever you do, I just want him to have his giant axe, So, and Autobot, say you mean at least the 86 Shockwave has an improved head sculpt, but still not worth 45. Yeah, I mean, I understand the business behind it, because they put that mold out like they released at least 2 times when they were normally released, if not 3 times. Then Dramatic Capture for a 4th, then Comic for a 5th, and now this one for a 6th time. So they're getting their monies out of that tooling and that mold, which lets us have random things like, what am I looking at right now? No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But, God, I guess I'm got y'all. Doing stuff like that lets us have some of the more niche characters or obscure characters, or, characters that they don't think will sell well, but that like true fans won't, but the general public won't buy. So, where I agree, and I wish they would have done something different with the Shockwave or something better. I get why they didn't, because for the Shockwave like that is how we get like a Megatron that, I mean, the mold has been used a second time to do the damage deco, but I guess they maybe make it a G2 after this. And then it's like, do we do the full treatment like they did with like the combat leader version of it? Like you got to they play these numbers games with it, So, Aaron, you sent a message and retracted it. So, not sure what that was. So your new song is going up tomorrow at 10:30. Cool, man. Make sure to drop a comment on the community part of the channel or something to see, and maybe if you can do a link so we can all see that. And everyone, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can see, like, I guess that's how notifications work, right? You can see how when people post things, maybe comment on things. I don't even know how notification works on this. Still don't know how YouTube works after doing this for however long I've done. So, Autobot, you say you're very curious about the Blitzwing listing. Wonder if it will have any. Wait, there's another Blitzwing listing? I have not seen this. Not that I'm super up to date on everything, but I haven't seen that one. I did try to buy an Overcharge the other day just because I actually kind of like that deco. Kind of want it. Don't want to pay full price for it, but I kind of like it. But yeah, Blitzwing, what are they going to do to it? Are they going to do like the travesty that they did to Astro Train? Like, I mean, what do y'all think about the Astro Train deco? The the new tooling, the whole new Astro Train that they're coming out with. What do you think? That I'll leave it. Y'all tell me what you think, and I'll tell you what I think about it. But in the meantime, we're gonna crack open Twin Mill, I think. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to get cracking on him and start wrapping up pretty soon. Stream's a little bit shorter on Tuesdays because I do have to work on Wednesdays. And let's see here. I mean, I could start Mondays again, but if I did it, I have to start like late at like 8:30 or 9, which I think is pretty late to be starting a stream on a weeknight. I don't know why I'm cutting this package open like nicely. It has a Walmart sticker on it. I have another version of this. It's not like I'm going to keep this. It's just weird habits, y'all. Aaron says, well, first I'll just go back and Trigger Happy, you say Astro Train Robot Mode is horrible, but you love the train. Aaron, you say that you just posted the link to your song in the comment you made, and Astro Train is the inverse of Legacy Blitzwing. So the inverse of Legacy Blitzwing, which is robot mode is good, but the other modes are bad. So this one is the other modes are good, but the robot mode is bad. So I would agree with that. But I would also agree mainly with Trigger Happy on this. The train looks sick. Love it. Love it to death. Like, best locomotive they've done, and that makes sense because Evan helped design it, and he's a train dude. Everything else, garbage. Freaking garbage. 100%. That shuttle looks like dog crap. That robot mode, I really don't know how they got that past the designers. Like, I am shocked that Evan did that, and I'm shocked that Mark didn't say something to him about it, unless this was like Nate being like, it's good, you have to make this, because it looks crap. All I want is I want a good upgrade kit to put on the back of my Astro Train, so when it's in shuttle mode it looks good, and I'm fine with it. Way better in every sense, in my opinion. Lee, you say you think the person who ever designed it is based on the G1 Astro Train. I mean, yeah, it is. And I mean, it's just that robot mode is such a mess, man. And for Studio Series, where they've been doing like such great robot modes, like Megatron, robot mode is perfect. The tank mode is not the best. It's not good. And the turret turns and they're all like in like some weird orientations, but no one cares. Like, they want that for the robot mode, and it looks great. That Siege or that 86 Astro Train does not look good. It is robot mode, which to me is what the 86 series is supposed to be. Is like giving us like the good robot modes. Evening, Joey. How's it going, man? All right, let's pop 20 mil out here. All right. So they do have a leaked images for the beginning of the recolors of the Hot Wheels crossovers, which, I mean, of course they're going to do that. Hot Wheels is all about repainting their same molds over and over and over and over and over again. And so we have we've seen a leaked image of the red version of Twin Mill here. Looks good. I like him. I even like that they have like Hot Wheels branded across the front of them. Pretty cool. I really wish they would keep doing this and make the gold version, which is a version they put out this year. It's some kind of anniversary version. I'm not a Hot Wheels guy, but I do look at them every now and then. There's one of Twin Mill, and he's gold. He's like gold and black. He kind of reminds me of Gold Dust from WWE, and he but he's got like Braille on his packaging, so it's like an inclusive thing or whatever. But like the deco looks really good. So yeah, so we got Twin Mill here. Take a look at him. Let's see his little pipies. They plug in. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's nice. They made the little blast effects here with a slight curve in them, so that when you put them on the tailpipes, they can actually curve around and not interfere with the rolling, if I put them on correctly. Pin wheels, which is beautiful. Of course, it's a car. It's a Hot Wheels car, so it should have some kind of wheels going on. Oh, wow, he rolls freaking phenomenally. Let me clear out some of these guys here. Go over there. It's weird, like he seems really small. Who do I have? But he's not, but let's get Gears here. So, I mean, he's longer than Gears, but maybe not as thick as Gears. About the same heft. So, go up there, Gears. There we go. Oh man, I'm so stoked to get Power Glide. But yeah. Wait, where those blast effects go? Oh, they're right there. I mean, the car mode looks great. I love the deco on it. I'm loving this kind of pearlescent teal blue, lighter blue color going on over the kind of metallic blue here. The only thing what that was I'm not a fan of is I don't like that his little intakes here are this kind of like muted gray plastic. It makes what looks like a more premium figure look a little cheaper. So let me get some comments real quick. Let's see. Trigger Up, you say the Megatron tank isn't great, but the transformation is really cool. It doesn't matter, but still. See, I would kind of disagree. I don't like the transformation for that tank. I mean, it's effective. It's very effective. I'm not saying that at all. But I don't like doing it. Like I've done it twice now. Like I really, like literally I did it with this one when I got it. And then I did it with the KO when I got it. And that's the only times I've done that transformation because I don't enjoy it. But that's just me. Let's see, Joey, she just got home. You went to Dallas to Dallas Vintage Toys in Dallas over the weekend and finally got a Joe Classified fire. Oh, nice. Yeah, double the price for the Blokies. I have a local shop that's the same as that. But heck yeah, dude, nice find on the Firefly. How many kidneys did you have to sell to get that thing, by the way? Do you have the Rattler? I actually have a Rattler. That is chilling in the closet. I have not opened it yet. Don't know where my Joe collection is very small, though I did recently pick up Desert Scorpion for like half price because he was half price at Target. I thought he was cool looking, and Wetsuit because I had a Wetsuit as a kid and Wetsuit was my favorite. Lee, you said you've seen the real Twin Mill at a car meeting a few years ago. Really? I didn't know this was a real thing. I thought this was just a fake thing. I thought that Hot Wheels just made up Twin Mill. Like this is a real car. Like I had no idea. So yeah. So let's get this guy transformed up real quick or converted, whatever we're supposed to say. I still don't understand why we're not supposed to say transform. Like, they're all about saying like convert now for some reason. Does anyone know where that came from or why that came from? Because I still don't. So Trigger App, you say you only have Nemesis Enforcer, Pythona, and Cobra La Guard. Dude. So I missed out on Nemesis Immortal. They had the Cobra La Guard last week, and I almost got it, but I'm like, if I get this, I have to get Pythona, and I have to get Nemesis Immortal, and I don't want to do that to myself. But I do have Serpentor. I was able to pick them up on the re-release. that I actually had a buddy of mine. I was like, if man, I wish I'd have got it. And he's just like, hey man, this came back up. I got one for you. It's like, oh dude, thank you. So I have him. And then when they released Cobra Commander, I Was Once a Man. So I have those two kind of from that line. And I'm happy with that. So like, it's like that Once a Man, and I did open the Serpentor, but the Once a Man is still in the box and stuff. And I got to get those out displayed. I was really stoked about that. I Was Once a Man. I like that. So, Leave say that the real twin mill was made in 2021. Okay. Wait. Firefly was $30. No, Rattler too expensive, but I did get the Desert Scorpion and twin mill for clearance at Walmart. Twin mill was $12. Desert Scorpion was $20. Dang man, you got a better deal than I did. Wait, so Firefly. Are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I was thinking the Dragonfly. So you mean Firefly, like from like the first one of the first couple waves of classifieds that you're talking about there, Joey? To grab you say, man, you wish I'd gotten the 6 Rawhides. You're not a Joe collector, but you love the movie. Yeah, there are definitely some more that I wish I had. It's just I have to pick and choose, and so I just buy like 2 of Transformers, I guess, for some reason. This is the second one I got of this guy. So got you, Joey. That was my disconnect. That's why I was like, whoa, nice job. Pardon me for that. But yeah, Firefly, that was I mean, for $30, that's not a bad find, man, because that figure is 5 years old. That was one of the earliest classified series figures, if I'm not mistaken, but it's had a re-release or like a something. I know they use his backpack for a lot of stuff, for a lot of other people, and his face, like his kind of like sculpting, but it seems like there's another Firefly. I can't remember. All right, let's kick a twin mill into gear here. Again, bottom of robot mode or car mode looks good. Love the clear headlights here. The clear plastic on the windshield looks very nice. Hope that's picking up there because I can't see. Oh, Carburetor box is 2023. Maybe they did another release of the Firefly. Could have sworn he was before 2023. Let's see if we can figure out how to transform 20 milli here. You don't come that way. And don't come that way. All right, what's the trick here? What do I do not to break this thing? Because I refuse to use the instructions. So he should open up somewhere here at the legs, I would imagine, but those wheels are getting in the way. Let me get a tool real quick. Yeah, so I am in the midst of redoing my displays back here. Trying to make the office look a little bit better. But I just don't know the best way to like configure everything here. Especially to where that people can see it when we do a stream, because that's what I want. I want like things to be able to see when we do a stream, but there's no way everything's gonna be able to be seen. Man, I may have to actually do some instruction on this guy. Wait a minute. Is that it? Aha, there we go. And do a little flex down to get him to pop out there. So, oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're not getting cooked. For anyone out there who knows any vernacular. Oh, that's nice. So he's got the a very similar leg transformation to what the Chase or the Cliff Jumper, Prime Cliff Jumper would have. Which Trigger Happy, did you ever get you a Prime Cliff Jumper, man? Did you ever pick that guy up? If not, then we need to talk some shop. I got a deal I can make for you. I got a version I need to be getting rid of. Pre-order? Cool. Well, if you want the APC Toys version, and you want to make a deal, we can make a deal, because I need to get rid of mine. And before I eBay it, I thought I'd offer it to someone who might want it. It's full disclosure, it's based off basically the is it the GT, not GTO, GTX, GT, kind of like the first edition line of them. And maybe APC Toys. Look up some reviews if you're interested. Hit me up, let me know. I gotta figure out how to get this. Why will you know? Oh, that's cool. These come off. All right, there we go. So his pipes come off. Oh, and they're painted. Look at that. They're actually painted silver. Wish they could have painted the rest of that silver. No more budget because of all the rest of the detailing we did on this guy. Yeah, I'm forcing too much here. I don't like forcing. He's got to separate somehow, though. Oh, okay. About to witness a rare moment for the Weekly Transformer here, where we open up instructions to see why I can't pry this thing apart. So it's supposed to just lift. Oh, that's why. Because these are a separate piece. Those actually lift off. So that's nice. So that's why they couldn't paint the silver on this. So the engine block piece here, with the intakes, they are that kind of grayish plastic, and then it's painted there. So I guess that's why they didn't want to paint them silver, because that would have been too much masking for them. So he's a parts former. Throw him in the bin, right? No, man, I don't care so much about parts forming. I mean, I don't. Part of it I can understand. Like, I wish the Bumblebee mold, like the Earthrise one, didn't have to parts form, but it is the entire back of it, so it's not like that's easy to lose. Now, parts forming where you could lose something very easily, like honestly, like these could get lost very easily. That is where it's kind of, that's kind of crap. But see, I'm putting the instructions away now. So, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that Bumblebee. That's his only flaw is the parts forming. Yeah, great mold, better than the ones they've released so far. The newest one, the Devastation one. No, not touching it. Not even picking it up. You weren't here last week, but I touched on the Devastation Prime. That thing's freaking garbage. Hate that mold. It's has a giant gap in the truck motor, and I can't believe that they let that get. It's just I can't believe they'll let that get by. And then the new B, Will has it, and he's like, it's not that great. So I believe that B mold is still good. The one that's right, boom, right there. Maybe I should put Autobot symbol on his chest. But here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I still think, while he is not maybe perfect, he is, I mean, he's not tune accurate. But if you want that tune accurate, then go with a Masterpiece. But for a mainline, I think this mold is great. And this is one of the earliest ones that I picked up. This mold, actually, the Cliff Jumper was like maybe my fourth. I picked up when I got back into collecting, and loved that mold. Um, there we go. Trigger happy. You say you don't mind accessories part for me like the Seeker's missiles. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's certain things that if it's like a tiny like piece, like a tiny gun, like the gun for Studio Series Bumblebee movie Starscream, like it's not tiny, but if that got lost and you can't do the transformation, and that's an easier one I feel to lose. And just like, these would probably be pretty easy to lose, I feel, but I don't feel like the whole engine block would be that easy to lose. So even if you lost this, at least the car could still have a form, and you're not going to lose the whole backpack for Bumblebee. That's not going to happen. I mean, it could, but very rarely is going to happen. So, let's see. Well, yeah, Lee, you lost the bird for Beachcomber. Dude, it's because that bird is like literally. I mean, the bird is the size of like. Do I have a Lego minifigure up here? Hold on. That's a better sense of scale. There we go. So this is Blue the Raptor from Jurassic World in Lego form, with Harry Potter riding on the back of him, and Blue has a rocket launcher. So here, compared to Harry Potter's wand, is the bird. Wait, we got it in the shot. Hold on, I can't see. That's the bird. You know what? Let's just do this. Should be able to stick on the end of his wand. Come on, Harry. Harry, you bloody bloke. Grr. There we go. So there is. He's balancing on his wand. So there. That's the sense of this. You get the point. He's like smaller than one of these guys, or the size of that. So that's a small thing. That's the easy thing. Easy thing to lose, man. Crap. Come on, Blue, stand up. Let's see who is. Trigger happy. Say the bird for Beachcomber stressing me out. So scared to lose it. Yeah. Yeah, Trigger like plutonium. I just dropped mine, so good luck if I ever find mine. I mean, it's got to be under my floor somewhere. Glad that you're back, Corey. Where'd you go, man? Saw you dropped out, and Lee's looking for a replacement for Paradise Parakeet for his Beachcomber. I had to pick a Beachcomber on the re-release because he never made it to my shelf. And Corey's asking. Quick question: if you were to sell just Longhorn long haul and hook, how much would you sell them for? I'd have to think about that. I mean, I'd probably want to try to get close to what I put into them, like close-ish to retail, but I could probably like do a little better. The thing is like, I can't cut a huge discount, and I'm afraid that it would be a lot with Australian shipping because the exchange rate is kind of crazy. I know. So like, I don't know what like $70 something or whatever Australian would be, plus shipping from the US. But I mean, I'm kind of in a weird position with that because if I sell them, then I'm stuck with the rest of the Constructicons that I'd want to get rid of. So if I sold that, I would want to sell them as like an entire package. So if you're able to like offload your others and want to like make some kind of deal for the entire like Devastator package, I mean, I'd be down for that, like 100%. I paid retail, so I bought them all at stores. Even though I was like, I don't want these. I don't know why I did. I just. Sometimes if there's not stuff out and you see stuff, you're like, oh, I'll grab it and buy it. Because I mean, because that being said, like I didn't see a scavenger again after I bought Scavenger. Bone Crushers were fairly plentiful. Mixed Masters there's a ton of them here. Saw a good bit of the 2-pack. And Scrapper, like the first one, he was out when he was out, but then he was gone. So, pardon me, I'm going to try to find this parakeet real quick. Oh no, there he is. Ooh. Oh no. And that, my friends, is what will make Beachcomber worth even more years down the road, because I guarantee you'll be able to pick him up by himself for a pretty decent price, inflated as compared to retail. But new with a parakeet in box, I guarantee it'll be stupid to get it. Like, all right. Let me get the accessorize on Mr. Homesickle here. I had someone else jump in. Zachary, all right, dude, and your name is spelled the correct way, by the way. Thank you for dropping in there, friend. All right, let's see how these are supposed to go. Hey, Zachary, we are just checking out Twin Mill here. Finally decided to open up my copy of him. Car looks great. Bot, pretty nice as well. Quite a bit hollow inside of here. A little loosey-goosey, and I don't like that Hasbro now puts pins in here instead of screws that we can tighten ourselves. I guess that's a cost-saving measure. I guess it costs more to like bore threads than it does just to like slam a pin in there. But yeah, I really wish we could tighten those up some. Let me see here. So these come apart. Oh, look at that. That comes apart, and it's like a weird little gun thing that no one's going to care about because it does nothing. It looks like a freaking vacuum hose. Like, okay, cool. That's the thing it can do, though. And it's supposed to be able to hold this somehow, right? It goes on his arm. I don't use instructions, but I will look at a picture. Don't judge me, bro. Don't judge me. Let me get this on here. Like that. Or do we go like that? Hold on. Let's see here. Wait. It'll go like that. So this goes like... Nope. Like that. There we go. Okay. And so this is supposed to slide over somehow on his arm. Like, oh, okay. So you have to rotate his fist around, and it gives him the wonky elbow. All right, so we can put his engine blocks on his arm in a flamethrower formation. However, we have to rotate the arm and slide on like this. I'll get straight, you. Get straight, you. Like this, which only gives him arm bends in. But I mean, I guess that's kind of okay. You know, that's not bad, because normally, you know, that's like a flamethrower pose. So, I can see that. Let's put some flames on him. Let's just see. Let's just see how effective it is. Okay, I like him. I like him for the price I paid, and I like him for the clearance price that I bought my second copy with. So, yeah, I'm about that. That's pretty cool. I dig it. He reminds me of Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones when he flamethrowers people, and then Mace Windu chops his head off. He's got a ball jointed head too. If the camera picks that up, he has a ball joint in his head. It's not picking it up. So technically he should be able to like look up, but the way it's made into here, he can't like. I don't want to force it. I'm going to break this guy. But at least it gives him some kind of head tilt. Good figure. Like I will say, if you stumble upon this homie and he is on the clearance aisle of your local Walmart and or Target, I'd say grab him. Not bad. I mean, waist rotation going, full leg goes up. I mean, more than the full Van Damme going on, all the way forward. Let's use this leg, goes all the way forward, all the way back. Gets a full-on 90 at the knee. Ankle tilt, not quite the full ankle tilt because of some car parts that gets in the way here. But ankle is on a ball joint, so you get plenty of movement there. We got, let me get down here. Come here. There we go. We kind of have hot rod shoulders, but like inverse hot rod shoulders. So actually the whole shoulder rotates here, out, and you get out and up. Bicep all the way. Elbow at 90 plus some because of some transformation shenanigans and a tiny wrist rotation on the deluxe. So come on with me there. I would say the only downside to this guy is the hollowness inside of the legs here. And, you know, the waist joint in the midsection is kind of chintzy. But overall, well, oh yeah, and the last thing is these things are dumb. I don't like them. I wish these were silver. But that's some kind of nitpicky stuff. Overall, this is a pretty freaking cool figure, and I will pick up the red version because like I like it a lot. I think the paint's great. I think the articulation's great. Engineering is fun. It is a bit parts for me, so you can take care or leave it there, you know. But a pretty okay. Like you said, this is Lily on your dad's account. Okay, well, thank you for dropping by tonight, Lily. And oh, Extra Rage, what's going on, Extra Rage? Dropping in here. How are you doing, friend? We're just taking a look at. Turn this towards the camera. Just taking a look at the. Let's get down here so we can actually see. Boom. Taking a look at the Hot Wheels collab twin mill. I don't need that on anyhow. Let's see if I can convert him back to his car mode real quick. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy this. I really enjoy this. And honestly, I've got to say, oh, you know what? I have another collab that we have to look at. We're going to save that to another time. That is called content. That is called, I don't have to think up anything. Things already made for me to do. So it'll give us something to take a look at later. Because the point I was about to make was the collabs are usually pretty good. You know? This Hot Wheels collab is really nice. The Turtles collab was excellent. Excellent. Totally awesome, dude. The Star Wars collab, man, the Naboo Starfighter, that's a great one too. It's like that thing is everything that those old Star Wars Transformers like wishes they could be. That thing is great. How does this do its thing? Does this tilt up? Man, I can't remember how I did this. Does that fold in? Nope, that flips up. There we go. And it's got to do some kind of little something. Okay, that's it. Let's see if y'all can see me puzzling through this. Because I don't use instructions. Because that spoils all the fun. Oh, wait, we got to shift this file back like that. And then kick it in there. So again, in there, we got a little tab in there. Then we close this guy. Oh, dude. So how long until they make this? How long till they make this Armada Blur? That's the question. Because all of that was very Armada Blur right there. And then we have this giant section in the middle, which is where we parts form in. So we parts for me there, and parts for me there. Those gonna have to twist around. Twirls the front, and like that. And then let's put our little blast effects on that again. Like, I mean, they do hit the wheels a little bit, but I respect the fact that they made a little curve into them, so it does at least like make you think you can get some clearance on the wheels. So pretty nice. Like, man, the collabs are nice. So boom. Jump back up here. Let's see. Extra rage, you put too much stress on one of the pieces that cling on, so you can make a figure ride the hot rod Blokey's vehicle weight. Oh, so does that mean you broke your Blokey's hot rod little vehicle mode? That's sad day, man. That's one of the best vehicle modes there is. The Jetfire is really cool too, by the way. And Lee, you're saying TMNT, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and Knight Rider are the best ones. Out of all those, I would say the Ghostbusters one is probably the weakest. That being said, the Ghostbusters one was, I think, the first. So that stands to reason. That's the older mold. It's a little more clunky. But yeah, everything else, man. I mean, the Back to the Future one, Gigawatt, it's the side swap mold, which is still a great mold, I feel. One of my favorites from that time. So I mean, built off a great base, does the wheel fold up, came with the Mr. Fusion, such a cool figure. TMNT, I mean, complete insane that is a completely new tooling that they will not use on anything else, because what are you going to use that on? And it came with 4 headbands and 4 sets of weapons. And I mean, it's a weird clunky thing, but dude, just the front of it comes off and it's a little pizza shield. It's great figure. Like Knight Rider, electronics in a deluxe size figure, basically, maybe slightly bigger than the deluxe, but electronics in a deluxe size figure, and a figure that is basically an alternators figure. Like, great figure. I mean, yeah, all of them are great. Logan, thank you for dropping in. Hey, just want to know, is there one new movie side swap figure coming? Is there one new movie side? So there are 2 new movie side swap figures coming out. 2 masterpieces, the silver and the red version. They are, I don't think they're up on pre-order yet. They were announced at the same time that the Overgear stuff was announced. And the Overgear stuff is up on pre-order. Well, no, wait, maybe they are out. Maybe they actually, those pre-orders came out before. Sorry, I apologize. I'm having trouble remembering about that one. But yes, there are 2 new movie side swap figures coming out. So you get the red or the silver one. They are MP though. They are MPM, so masterpiece movie figures. As far as regular releases like mass retail deluxe studio series, not that I can remember at this moment. So, all right, y'all. It is, we've been rocking at this for about an hour and a half now. Maybe a little less than that because I started the timer a little early. But regardless, I have to work tomorrow. So I need to get in bed. I need to go talk to the wife, see how she's doing. But join us again next. Ooh, we'll be doing this next week. We may have to move back to Monday next week because next Wednesday I will be flying out at 3 a.m. To go on a trip to Arizona. So either we will do this again next Monday, or if we can't then we will pick it up the following week. So in the meantime, the last comment we got is Logan saying, sorry if my spelling is bad. I have a problem with that. No, your spelling, no problem. That's me. Just like if I stuttered while I was reading your writing, I am old and I'm trying to read tiny writing on my phone while I film this from it because my setup is not that good. But thank you for the question, Logan. I hope you join us again for our next stream. Check us out on, honestly, just this channel. You can jump to the Patreon. Full disclosure, I haven't done a lot with the Patreon in the past couple of months because it's another thing to manage. It's a lot of things to manage. And I really wanted to do something that that people could like get a little more out of, and then we could like, there could be some funds put into, then I could use to like invest that into the channel for like cameras or like giveaway items and stuff like that. But like to keep up with the Patreon is a whole other thing, but it's there. And I am going to try to get back to doing more stuff with it, as well as putting more like reviews on here. I know I've been falling short, but life is a crazy thing, man. And get a family and you'll understand. Anyway, watch out for our posts. Turn on the notification bell so you know when we do make a post or go live and all that kind of stuff. Other than that, I appreciate everyone who dropped in tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. God bless.